you guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Olympia D here, and I'm coming back to you with part 20 on my series of strange occurrences. So tonight I'm going to be talking about the story of a young lady named Meghan Santiago. I'm going to read the article and I'm going to give my opinion on the facts. The mother of Meghan Santiago, an army wife who delivered her third child by emergency cesarean section after suffering a traumatic brain injury, wept softly as she followed her daughter's hospital bed to an operating room on October 6. A long line of doctors and nurses at Nashville's Vanderbilt University Medical Center stood at attention in the hallway, as well as uniformed members of the U.S. Army from Fort Campbell in Kentucky. Santiago's bed rolled by all of them, and a solemn ritual called an honor walk. That's because 33-year-old Santiago, who had been declared brain dead, was about to donate her organs before being taken off of life support. Her husband, Joseph Santiago, a sergeant with the U.S. Army Special Forces Division at Fort Campbell, was being held for Meghan's murder. She was small enough she could donate to children, says Meghan's cousin, Kristen Barkak. Kristen Barkak pushed Santiago's mother, Andrea, in a wheelchair during the honor walk. The tearful mother suffered a stroke last year and was now about to lose her only child. Barkak and her sister, Emily, drove 12 hours with their aunt from Spring Hill, Florida, after Vanderbilt tracked them down to notify them about Meghan's condition. Riding with them was family friend Sandra Budowski, a domestic violence survivor. She talked to me that was when she told me that she was in an abusive relationship and I would assist her in trying to get out of it. But the worried young wife, who was 32 weeks pregnant and already had a 7-year-old son and a 4-year-old daughter, wanted to wait just another week. My husband was supposed to go off to training on the 7th, Budowski says Meghan told her, and she wanted to wait until then. Santiago had met her husband when she worked at a doctor's office in Florida with her mother. After their son was born, Joseph Santiago was assigned to military duties in Germany for several years, taking his family with him before they all returned to the United States. When the Santiagos ended up in military housing at Fort Campbell, Meghan's family had a difficult time reaching her. He basically isolated her from all of us, said Kristen Barkak. Even her mother had a hard time communicating with her. I don't even think she had her own phone, she says. And so Meghan used social media in the form of Facebook Messenger in a desperate effort to leave an abusive marriage, according to the family friend that grew up with her in Florida. She asked me because I was a survivor, Budowski said. I told her not to worry about anything, about packing anything, just take the clothes that you have on your back. I've known Meghan since age 12, right out of high school. She worked with me and her mother at the doctor's office, and she ended up meeting her husband there, having babies, and moving on with her life. The U.S. Army isn't giving out much information about what happened in the Santiago household at Fort Campbell on Monday, September 27. But the family knows Meghan suffered brain trauma, and Sergeant Joseph Santiago, assigned to 5th Special Forces Group, was arrested the next day. Fort Campbell issued a statement saying, "This tragic event has shaken our entire unit. We take allegations of domestic violence seriously, and we will provide every resource to ensure a thorough investigation." Vanderbilt University Medical Center had to notify Meghan Santiago's next of kin using social media because her cousin didn't recognize the number that was constantly calling her from Tennessee. She thought it was a telemarketer. Finally, they had reached me through a messenger on Facebook, asking me to call them, Emily Barkak says. When Santiago's mother and cousins arrived at Nashville Hospital with a family friend, Emily Barkak recalls it was so shocking to see Santiago swollen with so many tubes in her body. That's just sad. She's in grave condition. There's no chance of her being Meghan again. Meghan's mother and cousins were able to visit her 2 older children who were placed in foster care, and also the newborn Caitlin, who remained in neonatal intensive care at Vanderbilt. "We did see the baby," Emily Barkak said, "and she was so cute. She looks just like her mother." The Barkaks have now set up a GoFundMe for Santiago's children and hope to start a foundation in her honor. They are wearing specially made t-shirts with the words, "Her fight is my fight." There's a purple ribbon on the shirts, the color for Domestic Violence Month, and Meghan's name is printed on the ribbon. Video of Meghan Santiago's honor walk at Vanderbilt Hospital has drawn a huge response on Facebook, with current and former military wives posting that domestic violence is a pervasive problem among their ranks, often coupled with post-traumatic stress syndrome. One woman posted a photo of the young mom with the caption, "This is Meghan. Her story will not go untold." And therein lies the end of the article. So basically, this is a young military wife with 2 children, third one on the way, and was basically beat to death by her husband and ended up having to have a cesarean section and, you know, basically dying in the process of that. So it's a very, very sad, heartbreaking story. I feel sorry for the family. My condolences to you. Once again, a cautionary tale about what evils go on in this world. So these people were married in a relationship, and apparently it was an abusive one towards her, and it ended up costing her her life. So, it's the evils that go on in this world. If you're in an abusive relationship with someone, get out of it. That's all I can say based upon what I see here and based upon many other things that I've seen. Once again, you will be better off to be alone than to be with someone that could potentially kill you. May she rest in peace. She didn't deserve this. I mean, no disrespect or harm to the family by making this video. I'm just trying to bring awareness to cases that may have not been seen on mainstream media. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Everyone stay safe. Bye.